Hello everyone. My name is Ha, and I would like to thank you, Dai Nam University, for an opportunity to talk about disruptive innovation. So let me start with this. Lately, maybe all of us and many of us here know about this story. This is one sentence. How can Vietnam have its own Steve Jobs? And this question, no doubt, sparked widespread national debate. And each one of us will have a question, different question and answer. I don't have much time for that today, but I would like to share with you, I think it's important to answer the question. But we would like to change it into a different way. What condition must Vietnam create to produce world-changing innovators, one who drive disruptive innovation? Let's start with what disruptive innovation? Simply put it, innovation that disrupt market. It started with simple, cheap, accessible, and mainly catering the bottom line market. And then gradually up into the market and then even replacing existing one. And this is exactly what Steve Jobs is all about. And Steve Jobs, like always keep that question, clearly is the real world example of disruptive innovation. Because number one, he broke the rule, always asking why. Number two, he created a new market, iPod, iPhone, instead of competing in old one. Number three, he cared more about user experience than purely technology. Number four, he constantly disrupted Apple, his own company, before any other competitor can do. So, if that is about how Vietnam think about Steve Jobs for our own, maybe we think about the condition. And I'm giving you 6 conditions, but today I only focus on one. You can guess which one. The culture that reward bold thinking, a talent system that develops deep expertise, the governance that moves as fast as innovation. And we did exactly the one that I will focus today. Number 4 is infrastructure that enable experimentation, incentive that reward long-term value creation. And lastly, very important, the mindset of catching up in the world to shaping the future. And this is why I'm here today. Just telling you, this comic, you can look closely into that with a choice for Vietnam to create the condition to create disruptive innovators. You choose on the left or the right. Look on the left with the light bulb. Don't forget, look right into the Caesar. What is the Caesar going to tell us? Because if Caesar does really work, then we might not have Steve Jobs. But on the right-hand side, that's what we're looking for. The light bulb is bright, warm, cozy, and have an energy and synergy inside for we to be creative and create disruptive innovation. So, let's start with governance mindset. And this is the topic today. I'm using the image of the Chopstick Way. Why is that? Because to share with you a little bit over the past 15 years, I'm bringing a lot of capacity building program from government and other countries to Vietnam. And I think that important for Vietnam as a latecomer to learn about the world. But more important, maybe we have to create something of our own. That's why I'm using the Chopstick Way. Most of the strategy in Vietnam are amazing. We're one of the fast-growing economy in the world, but execution is our weakness. So if look into the governance mindset, and if it could be and really need to be moved as fast as innovation, we really need governance that have clear, predictable regulation, fast circle, public-private coordination, policy sandbox for experimentation. And to put it simple, this is where the chopstick way becomes essential. Strategy, you see one chopstick, and execution, another chopstick. Think about when we're using chopstick. It had to be in line, really picking up something, and I call it a goal. Otherwise, we cannot pick food. If we had one thing bigger, another smaller, one short, one long, can you pick food? No. So simply put in a Vietnamese way for governance mindset, I'm giving you the Chopstick Way. And why are we doing that? Let me give you only four barrier disruptive innovation in Vietnam. Number one, bureaucracy. Look at the picture. We have rules everywhere, not just government. In business, in company, people create rules to create discipline, but sometimes we're stuck in those. Look at this picture. We have an issue of regulatory overload. Sometimes in business, we have so many CEOs to report to. And that is governance. Sometimes we fear of failure. We fear our boss telling us we cannot create it. And very important, we study very deeply in silo cultures. Silo cultures that make every single pieces in one business, one organization, a sector industry. We don't realize how we can make our innovation, our strategy. So, with all of the study over the past 10 years, we call it what we learn from the West, what we learn from the world. Simply put it, the black hole of over-engineering. And the world has been suffering from it too. If you look at this picture, what you can see here is the Swiss Army knife syndrome. Learn about it. Sometimes we are doing more than what it should be. Over-engineering is something that a Vietnamese mindset, the Chopstick Way, can change it. I want you to remember this image, and very in few minutes, we can talk quickly about it. I give you 6 solutions we've been studying so far, and we can proudly tell you the chopstick mindset of Vietnam can be introduced to the world. Number 1, if really we're building goal from internal strength in any business and any organization, we need to know internal strength and our one living body. Look at the lady over here. Imagine all this in an organization. Instead of reaching from moonshot, OKR, KPI, so ambitious goal. Goal must be based in what the organization can truly execute. Simply think like our body. We're willing to attend a running race. We need to know how our body can actually get it. We need to understand our inside, right? Otherwise, we decide to walk or we really run. Because I know so many organizations run really fast, but we don't know how much we can do. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we have a heart attack. So, we believe in ourselves, and this is how the model, we identify the organizational health model. We would like to disrupt other models, including Big 4 model. We can discuss that later in some other seminar. And this truly is the picture of governance with the Chopstick Way. You're targeting, wrapping the point. Like the Chopstick Way really wrapped one point of one single cynical jumper point at a time. One single problem, one single segment, one single metric. No multi-goal, no multi-project, no multi-priority, chaos. It's very popular right now in Vietnam. And then shifting mental model to avoid old thinking, blocking new strategy. We're using one page for change, OKR and KPI and business model over the past 5 years. And that, we could be able to create only one page, show core problem, key assumption, biggest risk, market signal to monitoring and decision-making rule. That is a lean governance concept. Intelligent, fast failure, everybody talk about it. But they simply say you're failing quickly, but with intelligence. Simply put it, no learning, no intelligent failure. And everybody know about racism, lean governance, government metric, clear responsibility, no silo, no blame. but we go into so many projects, so many businesses. This is not actually the right way yet. We need to really believe. And finally, preventing cultural backlash in innovation. Reducing resistance to change. This is a project that we fill the gap between strategy and execution, goal and result with learning organization. And I'm proud to tell you this is one program that we win over the Big Four competition for USAID project for innovation across Vietnam University. Fortunately, it was stopped by President Trump last year. So, those are 6 solutions, and hopefully that we have Dai Nam University professor and student join us in an exciting Chopstick Way mindset, at least in government, in order to get disruptive innovation in Vietnam. Thank you.